us talking about motorsport.
Pissed up in a golf buggy.
Shithousery at its finest.
Our guest today is member of the BRDC, British GT champion, finalist in the McLaren Autosports award back when it was decent and not Aston Martin.
Yeah, when it was McLaren.
Twice.
Yes.
Twice.
I
Yes.
lost it twice, yes.
You lost it. You were a finalist. That's gold dust. There's not many other racing drivers that can say that. Our guest today is none other than the man, the myth, the legend, the top man himself. Mr. Ricky Collard joins the Driving Talk podcast.
Thank you very much, mate. It's a pleasure to be here and a proper cool little setup, actually.
Welcome to the casting couches.
What?
We have this rolling joke with people, and I don't think a few people listening now, we're going to let you in on a joke we've been having you on. Because you tell people we got these from a lockup from a porn studio, a former porn studio.
I did think they were a bit sticky.
And they buy it. It's good. But you have just come from Knockhill this morning.
I actually managed, I was one of the lucky ones that managed to get out last night. But I was, funny story, I was actually going to give Dick Bennett a lift home. or a lift to the airport.
Are you touting for next season?
Man's got to do what a man's got to do. And no, he's like a good mate. He's like, how many years did my dad drive for him? So
I think he's royalty.
Yeah, and if ever there's an opportunity, then yeah, definitely give him a ride. And hang on, Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
I'm not cutting that.
Yeah. Give him a lift.
I can see where this is going already.
Yeah, so unfortunately, he was going to get a lift, and he decided that he wasn't going to get a lift with me because I think he saw how I drove in race 3 and was like, no chance of getting in that motor. I had a, as well, it's like a Porsche, only better. A Peugeot.
Oh.
208.
Oh.
And
Please tell me it was a rental and it was red, because the red ones are always the fastest.
it was a rental.
Okay.
And
fastest cars you can ever drive.
Yeah, 100%.
don't be gentle, she's a rental.
Exactly.
There we go.
And yeah, a really funny story actually. On Saturday morning, so we go through like all the stuff on like Friday, like with the setup and stuff. And I remember going, on Saturday morning, I was like, don't be gentle, it's a rental. And I'm giving it a bit of lick through the back roads in Knockhill.
Yeah.
And this rental car is like really soft.
Yeah.
And I've got to be careful how I say this. I pulled over and actually texted my engineer at the time. And I was like, right, I've just tried this in the rental car. I think we need to change the actual race car and make it like that because it was really soft. And I was like, quite like I might have accidentally clipped a curb, and it took the curb really nicely. And I thought
It's a bit floaty.
Yeah. And I suppose Knockhill, they're not curbs, they're mountains.
yes, but it's just so funny, isn't it? When you're born into being a racer, anything you can get into to rag, and you like you say, don't be gentle, it's a rental, fastest cars in the world. And I was on a hot lap Saturday morning.
To be fair, the soft setup would have worked well in race 1.
It worked in qualifying.
Yeah.
And that was only because of the rental car. Honestly, I can show you the text. I texted him in the morning being like, mate, I've just tried this in the rental car. I think we need to go in this direction.
Wow.
Do you mean in fucking qualifying?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's start off with that. How much of a bollocking have you had from the broadcast team?
It was the giggle after, I think, that was the problem.
It's the fact that you knew you fucked up, but you were just like, no, I'm just going to ride this.
Yeah, it was like, I did try and stop, but, you know.
Didn't it come out again?
Yeah, it's like one of the things, you know. It's what it is.
Just think is when you're in the car, the door is shut, you're on your own, you're just talking to someone. It's like talking on the phone to your mate.
Yeah. Is it a bit like that, I guess?
No, I'm very media trained and very serious.
Bollocks. Bollocks.
I think a lot of them probably talk like that, but fuck being one of them.
But you know,
You're up
you know
Yately
what?
way, mate. You wait.
We keep saying this, characters in motorsport work.
Oh, mate,
It's just-
everyone loves a character. You don't want to be boring and...
You know, we've got to mention your dad as well. I mean, you cut
Yeah, absolutely.
the lineage that
Yes,
you come
absolutely. Yeah.
I was waiting. Yes!
Yeah, if you're watching, Rob, he took the piss, not me.
To be fair, I think I don't know if my dad even knows about the yes, absolutely. So yeah, yes, absolutely. Maybe he might be at home going, yeah, absolutely.
I
don't
love
know
it.
about that.
I love it.
We got to have the crack, haven't we?
Does he do pitches to customers like that in the boardroom and stuff?
I think the thing is, like, it probably comes back from like the business. Obviously, I've just like come straight from work, and in business, you got to be like, yes, absolutely, we can solve these problems. Not, oh no, well,
fucking hell, I don't know about
that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's my
It's
response.
one of those. It's, you know, when you just don't know what to say for a minute, you need a bit of thinking time, so you drop that little in there.
Yeah, I think at that point, David Addison probably had a coronary, the poor chap. Either
I bet
that.
Tim was next to him, just.
No, Tim's an old school racer. He's just probably sat there like, my man. You know, he came from the 90s. The man's an animal. All that's probably the 80s. I can remember
The man's an animal. He was walking. He was there on the weekend.
He was.
That's pretty cool.
It's always good to see John Cleland there.
It is
And I didn't realise the pole award as well. So obviously, Adam got the pole award and it's presented by John Cleland. And do you know what? I completely agree with him about Ash Sutton.
Oh, different gravy, isn't he?
Guy's a freak. He is probably one of the greatest.
I don't know what happened in race 3 because I actually went into
Contact, lots of contact.
Yes, I actually had a little bit of contact with Selby, and I just wanted to do the right.
I think the whole grid had contact with Selby.
Yeah,
it's literally like, ding, get a ticket, ding, get a ticket. Literally.
Welcome to touring cars. But I kind of like. He defended. He done nothing wrong, and he just braked a little bit early. I didn't really anticipate it.
Oh yeah, I do remember your move now. Yeah.
So I just done a oh shit and hit the brakes, and the whole thing just went silent. At which point I've just gone into the back of him, and then Ingram's then just gone into the back of me as well.
Oh, I love a bit of that.
I honestly thought we were going to be in the grandstand.
Yeah.
And how the Napa car still managed. That's why I went and spoke to him. I was like, how are you still managed to get the fucking thing stopped? It's just outrageous. He was like, yeah, I didn't even realise. I was like,
It's got an extra couple of foot at the back.
yeah.
He's like, yeah, I still think I'm driving a hatch. I forgot about the extra arse on the back, you know.
Oh, mate,
But
race 3. Jesus, Ash was giving it. Like, I was watching him.
His Jesus abilities didn't work.
Jesus.
That's why I was sort of trying to get to. I saw Selby and good mates of Ash anyway. I said, what is your because he's AJS is his initials.
Yeah.
And apparently it's for John. Right, conspiracy theory. It's actually Jesus, mate. Not even
Ashley
joking.
Jesus Sutton.
Oh, you wait now.
I'm going to clip that.
Yeah, Ashley. The C's just depart in front of him.
Yeah. If
He's not the Messiah. He's just a naughty boy.
Jackass.
Oh, D. I'm going to have to do a poster on that.
You know, Cleland came out and quite rightly said that Ash Sutton can be regarded as one of the greatest touring car drivers, and I completely agree. It's just a class act.
Yeah.
I think the title race is done.
I text you after race 1,
Oh,
race
yeah,
2, wasn't it?
albeit
Race 2.
I will just hold my hands up here. There's stuff I've had to look back on today because I was busy at Cadwell Park this weekend doing some broadcasting with the BRSCC.
Some work.
My phone was buzzing. I'm commentating on the great club racing that's going on. I will just say that. And my phone's buzzing, and it's Scott watching, going, "This is mental." Oh, race 2, the championship's blown wide open, and then race 3, it was just ding, 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 ding. It's like,
Selby's car.
yeah, race 3's looking interesting.
It was punchy.
It was.
I think everyone was just having a go, apart from Tom Chilton, who literally qualified pole and fucked off on softs again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
that was
that's
perfect.
That's
full
what
boost.
Tom does.
Yeah.
He's racking up the race wins, but his race 3 pole literally tight. Does he save his softs for race 3, just hoping he's going to get the?
It was a brave call to go medium in race 2. I thought I sat in the back of the truck, and in all fairness, I did say to Ingram, I said, mate, we both need to go softs. And in race 1, I see he was quicker than me when he's come up behind me. So I thought, mate, my car was, because I'd never driven the car in the wet, I had no idea what to do. So I said to him, like, let's just push the pressures up a little bit. So at least I'm not going to get completely, all over the shop. So we did that. And then the car was on rails for the first 5-6 laps. Made a good start. I think I was up to 5th or something. Fourth or fifth.
It started to dry then, didn't it?
And then when it started to dry, I started to go back a little bit, and I could see Tom. So I was like, right, let Tom go. And then we had that safety car towards the end, which is good, as it is.
bunches it all back up.
Bunches all up for the last couple of laps, which is great fun. And then I on the radio, I said, look, I won't attack. I just let him go for it.
And I'll follow through.
Yeah. Well, he asked me, he said, finish him. So, he did. I don't know. He didn't go for it. I thought it was gone.
Was he after a pointsy? Because he's just losing points hand over fist at the moment, isn't he? Just does. You know, when you get them championships and everything just rolls the way it needs to roll throughout the year. It just.
Well, I'd just be straight up. I would have taken him clean out if I was Tom. But I think Ash and everyone would have known that. Not taking him out, just being hard and fair, as we like to call it in the British touring car racing.
Mate,
Robust.
I've karted with some touring car drivers, and they are fuck me. They rattle through the side of you in a go-kart, and it's not. Thing is, it's like a train. It's like being Bonnie Blued, mate. It's just bang, 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 bang all the way through it. It's just how did I do that? What happened there?
Let's go again.
Oh my word! But let's.
My cheeks are still sticking to this. It's definitely these rumours are true.
I mean, at the beginning of the weekend, the news leading up to the weekend, you've got 3 more rounds. Effectively, you've managed to get the backing for 3 more rounds, and that's kind of been the story all year: is will Ricky finish the season? Will Ricky finish the season? And there's also the Japanese driver that's been. I think he had a test. So is that with your car or is that elsewhere?
No, that's my car. My car is like Bonnie Blue.
Yours is the rental, isn't it?
Everyone's having a go in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's, mate,
I've seen it on Virgin Experience days actually.
Yeah. Don't go in it. You might go too quick. I lose the drive.
But you've done bloody well. Like, you've just come in this year. It's been a breath of fresh air. And I'm not doing it to blow smoke up your arse. I think everyone sort of relates to, he sits there and he's aggressive and he flashes his lights. But it's like, no, Ricky Collard is a genuine, bona fide, bloody good driver. I reeled off your CV before as we started the show. Like, you're a British GT champion, and we'll get to that because that must have been bloody special with your dad. You know, twice being a finalist in probably one of the most prestigious awards you could get as a single-seater driver. You've been a factory driver, so it's not as if you're coming in as sort of a wet behind the ears, we'll give this a crack. You're probably one of the best drivers on the grid, dare I say it.
Absolutely, on that one.
So...
Absolutely.
Sorry,
cheers, mate. No, I think it's difficult because like my career was so like went off to Europe at such a young age.
Yeah. Is that because your dad just wanted you in boarding school?
Yeah, it's like, mate, you're going to boarding school. I was like, hell no. Go to German boarding school in BMW, but I don't
9?
know. Yeah, 9. But no, it was just like done F4. Obviously, come second in that. A bit controversial. and then done. I got a contract then. I think I was like the youngest driver then to get a contract with BMW.
Yep.
Which was like awesome. And then we'd done British F3 and then finished second again in that. And I had a contract that was sort of, if I could do 1 year in European F3,
right,
then the reward would have been insane. But to do 1 year in European F3, even at a crazy reduced rate, was still financially like really difficult.
How much, if you don't mind me asking, how much we talking?
So it was I think it was about 300, which Formula 3 now is about 1.5 million.
Yeah. Yeah. 300 grand would probably get you in a mid-level touring car at the minute.
Yeah. So it was...
to adjust for inflation, we're talking 10 years ago now? Well, more than that.
Well, mate, I think it was probably even cheaper than that number. But it was really difficult. I remember sitting down with Dad and we had the contracts and we had everything and we spoke with BMW, and the problem was BMW weren't going to support me then because it was Mercedes and... VW.
Yeah.
Proper F3.
Yeah.
Well, they were the only two around at the time. BMW had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, so it was kind of like I had another. So that was that deal, and then there was another deal to go off and do GTs.
Yep.
And it was kind of like if I.
Where did you want to go?
I'd love to have gone off and carried on and
push towards see if you can make F1.
Because if I had 1 year, me and my dad sometimes talk about, if I had 1 year in FIA F3.
Yeah.
After a really strong sort of single-seater career, it would have been a mega thing to have gone out to go at.
Yeah.
And yeah, just one of those things. Didn't do it. Is what it is. Went off, done GTs, and just kind of everything I got thrown into, I ended up like winning in.
Yeah.
So like the M6, that was an absolute bust to drive around.
yeah, just a touch.
Everything else is just like that, and then there's you in the big M6 just in the background.
So I managed to like.
How did that fit? You must have been like in a flat in that thing.
Oh mate, I tell you, you should have seen the seat insert on it. It was maxi cozy to the next level. But it was kind of like jumped in the M6 for the first race weekend at Oschersleben in Germany. Never been there.
Yeah.
They never won in GT Masters, and they said, "Right, Rick, we'll put you with Philip Eng and Charlie Lamb, who was, God bless his soul. You got obviously some of the old touring cars here. Charlie Lamb with Schnitzer,
Mr. Schnitzer, effectively.
Yeah, absolute legend. And he said, right, I'll have Ricky. So Philip Eng and me. And we went out in the first weekend, banged it on pole. And I can't remember if it was the first race or the second race, but obviously then 2 races on a weekend. First weekend went out and won.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden the Germans were like,
who is this guy?
Who is this? So then ended up, like, they thought, he's probably fluked it. And I thought I'd fluked it. And then all of a sudden went out again, had some podiums, qualified on the front row. And the way that Charlie Lamb was, mate, the car was just unreal.
Mm.
And I'd done some DTM testing as well.
Okay.
Proper DTM.
Yeah.
Not this.
Not the GT3.
It's not touring cars, is it? It's
the
not.
GTM.
I just don't get why they don't just turn the traction control and ABS off.
Yeah.
It just makes it so much better.
Well, they may as well. They're kind of racing GT Cup stuff.
It's exactly the same as a GT.
No, I don't get. It's meant to be touring cars. DTM was like
Deutsche
up there with Super
Touring
Tourers. That's where you remembered it, and it
Oh,
hung on for years after we lost it.
Look at the cars. Eh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, mate, that's proper insane touring cars, and you get ex-F1 drivers going to that.
Yeah.
And they still can't drive those bloody things. They're
Yep.
absolute animals. So if you could do that, you were well up there.
Oh, yes.
So a funny story. So a very sort of grow up, obviously, around British touring cars, watching British touring cars, then end up doing British F4, then British F3. And then they said to me at the end of British F3, because I finished like the top 3, they said, right, you get the rookie test.
Yep.
DTM. So I was like, okay, cool. Went to the circuit called Jerez. Had no idea. I thought it was Jerez. Absolutely.
Who is Jerez?
Yeah, absolutely no idea who Jerez is. And it was, I can't remember if it was like I think the first bit was dry, and then like the afternoon was wet. And like first time second time driving DTM, because in F4 I got to drive a DTM car, Mercedes DTM car.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I was like, right. They're like, you know what you're doing? I was like, yeah, cool, yeah. Jumped in it, done a couple laps. It's like, okay, all good. Then I think that was the first day. It was dry on the first day, and they do all this like it's run like an F1 truck. So you have all these trucks, and then you have all the people back at base, and you have to literally do your debrief like this with headphones on. So a lot of people know that you do your debrief with your team and the engineers,
And then that's being relayed and everyone's talking at the same time.
back to Munich, so to save everyone having to come to Jerez.
Yeah.
So but there'd be like 100 engineers, 150
Jesus.
people or whatever, and I'm like a young lad that's not very media trained and not really had the experience or the management. That's
It's fucking understeering like a fucking pig. This piece of you cannot say that. He's a shitbox.
They sounded exactly like this as well. But I'd kind of just like, I remember coming in and they were like, oh, how was the car? I said, oh, it's amazing. And they're like, oh, do you want to change anything? I said, what the
9.
Fuck, what the fuck do I know to change? It's just like, you've got guys that, like, the budgets for that, I think were like, I know what they were, but you're going north of, put it this way, it was more expensive for Mercedes to do DTM than it was to do Formula 1, because Formula 1 they were earning money back, so that's why Mercedes stopped DTM,
Because they just couldn't
Holy
make any money
shit.
back.
because they were spending so much.
But at the same time, I can quite believe it, because those cars were absolutely mental.
Well, they're like almost like F1 cars
It
with a
was.
silhouette over the top.
Yeah.
It was, and you take a kid that's just been driving around Alton Park in an F3 car, like bounced all over the place, and give him a perfect Jerez.
The thing is, as well, when you've
with a
got
car
no
that's-
baseline, have you? You've got nothing. Like, yes, great.
So I didn't really say very much, and then they were like, "Okay, well, you know, the kid's he's done a decent job. You can come back tomorrow." So I was like, "Okay, cool, we'll come back." And then it rained, so I jumped in the car, and I remember Bruno Spengler and Timo Glock were there, and the rest of all these like F1 guys They're absolute legends.
But also pretty handy in a DTM car.
Yeah.
Well, these guys have been in DTM as well for years.
Yeah.
And I've just like jumped in, and it's raining. I've gone out, and I think I was like something stupid, like 2/10 quicker or 3/10 quicker than Spengler. And you've got this little English kid that's just turned up and done that. And he's like straight away, the car is a lot of shit. And I'm just like, the car's amazing. And then they pulled me to a side, and they're like, you need to watch a video. And I said, okay, yeah, watch the video. And they said, you got to stop this. You're going to fucking crash the car. I was like, what do you mean? They were like, they were adamant. They asked, they kept saying, just bring it back, please. You are gonna have a crash in a minute.
Really?
But
you were comfortable.
They can't have him beating Spengler.
No, but I thought it was like normal. I was like, yeah, this is like I don't think people understand. Look at, you've had a British 1, 2, 3 in Formula 1 this year already.
Yep.
And we've had it before as well.
Yep.
Like, this is to learn on the UK circuits. I am gutted, and I think it's a load of crap, to be honest, that the F4 cars aren't at Knockhill.
Okay.
I think they should be at like the bumpy circuits.
Have you taken a single seat around Knockhill?
Yeah, I've won.
Of course you have. Yeah. It's fucking them things like that just scares the shite out of me.
Oh mate, it is mercenary, because I remember like you go out and you just like, I remember one of the teammates, he just like missed the chicane and hit the sausage curb and just instantly just snapped the steering and just went straight into the wall. And it's like, but that teaches you at a young age.
Yeah, don't fuck it up.
Yeah. So it teaches you the risk and reward, and where the cars are bouncing and moving around. You go to a perfectly flat, neutral track. Like
Silverstone.
Yeah, Silverstone, yeah. But like the European lads that are driving around Barcelona every weekend.
Yeah.
Paul Ricard every weekend.
Jerez
every weekend. They're just like, when push comes to shove, they're going to get beaten by an English driver.
It is the motorsport alternative, I think, to a cold, wet night in Stoke.
Yes.
It's absolutely perfect. Can you
do it in a cold afternoon at Alton Park?
Exactly. Can you do it on a wet Sunday afternoon at Alton?
Well, it's usually the mornings are the worst.
But you make a great point, because you look at some of the greatest drivers out there, and you look at drivers from other countries. I mean, I'm a big V8 supercar fan, and the amount of drivers that tried to come to
huge V8 supercar fan.
the amount of drivers from there that tried to come over, and they won. Russell Ingall, probably one of the greats, Bathurst winner. He won in Formula Ford. He did it in the UK.
They all
Marcus Ambrose.
Yeah.
So a lot of the drivers.
Gareth Tander, I think you'll find, was also.
Yeah, he came over for a bit. Stephen Richards.
Yeah.
So some of the great Aussie drivers, and then you see a lot of the Europeans, they come over to the UK, and even the US drivers you see come over now.
It's where you need to go and prove yourself. If you want to be quick and be taken seriously,
there we go.
You need to come over to the UK and race in the UK.
No.
If you look at all the world champions that have been and they've raced in the UK at some point in their career early on to gain that experience.
Yep.
Can I be controversial now and talk about track limits on this subject?
Mate,
of course you can.
Talk about them.
Because I fucking hate track limits.
Fair enough.
Just be straight up about that. Motorsport UK, but you need to.
They're still using the picture of your dad at Brands, I believe, as well.
Is that what gripes? Is that does your dad just kind of say, look, just gets a blue book out?
When you go to Brands on a track day, it's just like they've got the thing up. There's you like X and tick. It's your dad in the 3 Series.
Yeah, but dad and then Colin Turkington, all very, very in between the lines. But yeah, I wonder where I fucking get it from. But European circuits, if you want to go to Silverstone, you can see the track limits a little bit more.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you can kind of gauge how you're going to get to that exit curb, because it's relatively smooth. You're going to slide a little bit and you're going to get there. So you have a little bit of time to sort of back out. Tim Harvey was chatting to me as well on the weekend. You are fucking blind half the time you're going around Knockhill.
Yep.
I bet you are.
You can't see anything, especially like when it rains or anything like that. And the car, it's brilliant. This is his words, not mine. You don't do the chicane the same, like 2 laps.
Yeah, you can't do it the same place every lap.
Yeah, every time you drive that chicane, it's different every time.
Yep.
So,
and you're almost chucking it in there in hope, not expectation.
But what really, really upset me after the sprint race is I actually come in after that race and I was like, how was it? I was like, I'm bored.
Really?
Genuinely bored. Because I can't. And I literally said, I said to my dad, like, how can you suck the life out of one of the best circuits
Tracklimits.
in the country, if not one of the? It's got to be up there in the world. Like, it is insane. It's a short track. It's undulating. It's blind. It's got bumps. It's not perfect, which is what makes it even better. But the penalty back in the day when these legends were driving around was they'd hit the curb wrong, they'd have a slide and go, shit, yeah, just about catch it, whatever, and drop a wheel on the grass, lose half a second, and then the next lap they're going to rein it in a little bit.
Yeah.
Or you did a Tarquini.
Yes, and end up backwards, or upside down. Sorry, yeah.
Many times.
Yeah, many times. But it was self-policed. It was the penalty was sort of
You lost the time. You lost the position.
Yeah.
You can have a big accident if you push in the limits too much.
However, now I am forced to drive at 80% because if I go, oh, you know what, I really want to push the chicane this, I really want to go for it, I want to launch over the curb or something like that.
Yep.
Track limits.
If I do that and I have a small slide, instead of just putting a wheel on the grass and then losing 2 tenths, I put a wheel on this green bit of
Tarmac. Well, it's concrete, isn't it?
It's holy carpet, I think, is the only way to describe it. And as soon as you do that, 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of track limits either,
No. Same.
especially when you're trying to push and push and push.
You know, a track like Brands, Paddock, Graham Hill.
Yeah, all of it.
and
I got done 15 seconds at Alton Park. I was 1 away from getting disqualified.
Good effort.
But because you're trying.
Oh, mate, I
And-
drove the fucking wheels off that thing with no tyres and no brakes, and there's a picture of me, and I'm fully on the green. I
Yeah.
don't give a shit. I had a great time.
Exactly. But this is what upsets me so much, because what you've just said is pure from the heart motorsport.
Oh, mate, I just drove. Just literally
And it-
didn't think, just do.
Genuinely upsets me that I hear other people say it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of these bloody Recticel, the tyre things as well?
So a funny story, no one knows this, but when we had the round at what track was it? So what tracks have we done this year? We've done
Knockhill, Thruxton, Brands,
okay,
Snet.
Thruxton. I put my hand up in the driver's briefing at the end, and I said, "Is everyone in favour of just putting the tyre stacks there in the chicane for qualifying? Only for qualifying.
Yeah.
Take them out for the race, but have them for qualifying." And they said no. And the reason why I said yes to the tyre stacks is because it's not down to a judge of fact.
Right.
It's a tyre stack.
Yeah,
it can't lie. You hit the tyre stack, you lose the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm a massive, if we could just get rid of track limits, it'd be great. But if we are going to do track limits in qualifying, put the tyre stacks there. I'm a massive fan of it.
I like what Goodwood do, though, with them, the barriers that move. So you can just put them back. So you fucking hit them.
Oh, are they like the road worker barriers?
Yeah, they're all
the sort of
they're
interconnecting.
they're all yeah.
To be fair, I think I did watch race 2. I hit the
Yeah, you did.
yeah. But how stupid is this? We can use the green there, so you can use the green going into the chicane.
Yeah.
And then you have the big sausage curb on the right.
Yeah.
So
but
that's going to launch you.
Yeah, but then you can't use the
Green on the outside.
Yeah. So you can use
Which
the
is
green,
actually safer.
yeah. So you can use the risky bit on the way in, and then you can use the sausage curb, and then you can use the blue and white, but then you can't use the green. Because in race 3 and race 2, I got track limits on the chicane, and I was like, well, everyone's doing it in the chicane. They said, oh no, it's the exit of the chicane. And I was
Right.
like, oh, grow up, mate. It's just you've got gravel on the exit.
Yeah.
But also, why is Gordon Shedden not sorting this out if it's his track?
Yeah.
You're a racing driver. Sort it out. Like,
Have you spoke to him about it?
well, it's pretty obvious, really, isn't it? Everyone's like in the same boat. If you are so against track limits as well, then just all you have to do is that there's like a foot of green, and the rest of it is all painted blue and
Yeah. So if
white
you move,
anyway.
well, you're saying it. So if you moved it further that way, the track further that way.
No, just paint that little bit of green. Just paint that little bit of green. You've got blue and white anyway. Just paint that little
Yeah.
bit
Just
of...
slipped
Yeah, whoops. Maybe we could just get the fans. How about this? All the fans...
on a track walk on a Saturday night.
On a Saturday night. Leyland Paints are going to sponsor it.
That's where you
Get your rollers
call
out,
to the
people.
Jeff Army for that one.
Definitely so.
Do God's work, lad.
Oh, we should do it at Brands at the last round. Just all go out with a load of
Definitely.
rollers. Well, you not going nowhere.
Nowhere, nothing. What are you doing with that tray? Nothing. And there's just
you
Ricky
imagine-
following behind with a
Could
pair
you
of
imagine-
tins.
Could you imagine if everyone done that on a Saturday night and then Sunday morning they didn't realise and all of a sudden we go out and we're like, well, we're not on the green now.
Yeah.
Paddock, but how good would Paddock be?
Well, it probably would be like it was in the old days with the runoff, and it had all the advertising sort of painted into the concrete, didn't
That'd
it?
be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
No. I'm just saying, let us run to the gravel. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
then, like you say, when you as a driver, you know, like what you said, you're going to be going into it every lap, and you're going to be going, right, I know I'm close, but
Yep.
I'm trying to overtake this guy. I'm just going to push it a little bit more, and then all of a sudden you put a wheel in the gravel, and you'll be sideways, and that'd be so.
Then
good.
it looks cool, doesn't it? If you're flicking gravel up, you're a bit sideways and you're overtaking at the
Oh,
same
no.
time. You're like,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
the crowds.
Oh, he's going right around the outside. I like that. Trailer park girls.
It's literally, I was looking back through some of my onboards today and I did it and I was like, oh, fuck it, that was a fucking
Did you actually go around the outside?
Yeah, I did it. Right, first time I was there. You were there.
Did you put your nutsack on his chin
No,
as you went
literally.
round the
This is
outside?
this is like, I was so fucking angry because it's on YouTube. How
Oh,
not,
and did you get done for track limits on there?
no, I fucking didn't either. I was like,
Oh.
big balls.
Okay, fair enough.
How not to start a box to cut race? My yeah. I started in third, stalled the car. I was P8.
Did you hit him off it?
And he's like, but fuck, get it going. I just got fucked right off. I was so angry. I literally caught the back of the pack up and I was like, right, he's just going to fucking hold me out. I was like, fuck this shit. And I just stuck it round the outside. I was like, yeah, fuck off. Literally, like, I see why I don't put many onboards on because I am like that.
we can relate quite well here, my friend.
I am like, bad for it. I'm bad for it.
Yeah. We spoke about it a little bit before we started the podcast. Saturdays. Saturdays this year.
Should we go through the qualifying results so far? Let's have a look. So we've last
Double digits.
triple digits if we had the numbers.
Old Park, you started in Chester, didn't you?
Is that before or after I spun? It's a little bit different to a
Where did
Lamborghini.
you spin?
Oh, Cascades.
Oh, we did it properly then.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it was nice. First push lap. But it's so funny though because it's like it's what people don't understand. Like everyone goes, "Oh, you got 45 or what? We've got 45 minutes of practice."
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, we have 45 minutes of practice, but we have to scrub all the tyres, do all the brakes,
Yep.
all of the sort of homework,
The housekeeping.
yeah, the housekeeping stuff. Then someone always breaks down as well, so and then all of a sudden you literally get maybe, don't know, 5 or 6 laps.
Wow.
But they're on old bags as well. So
Yeah.
I after Otten Park, I was like, yeah, I don't think I was even that bad in practice. And then I looked at the onboard for qualifying. So I was like, yeah, looking at my teammates on board, I was like, yeah, right, he's only going down like 1 gear. He's braking about here. Oh, excuse me. God, was that on? Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah. That's going in, don't worry.
I should have just released that. I think that would have melted the microphone. And yeah, so I just go in, just down 1 gear, throw it in. And I was like, oh, similar sort of speed to the Lambo. And then I was like, oh no, I'm not in a Lambo. So yeah, binned it spun on the first lap. Then was pretty average, very, very average on the second lap. Yeah, it's just hard because I literally do 5 or 6 laps and then roll in on a new set of tyres.
Yeah.
And have to deliver a lap within 2 laps to try and do anything to
Get yourself up there. Thing
Yeah.
is, that grid is covered by such a small amount of time.
Do you know something quite funny about it? Again, this relates quite well to track limits. So I was 4th in qualifying, I think, at
Knockhill, yeah.
in my group.
Yeah. You were top at one point.
Yeah, and then the other guys had to spoil it, didn't they? And then I got pipped, whatever. But I know I was less than 200ths off P2, so I was like, right, just got to send it.
Yeah.
So got into the chicane, obviously sent it, and come round, improved by 200ths. That banged me back up into second.
Yeah.
And then lost the lap for track limits.
Track limits.
So I was back down to 4th again.
For fuck's sake.
Damn it, Tracklimits. Maybe on your engineering sort of briefs when you do the track walk, just literally just go around there with a roller. Just hang on there a second.
Honestly,
Sorted.
Jeff Army, whoever you want, just speak to me. I've got some paint. Just don't go sniffing it on Saturday night.
They're fucking bad enough as it is.
I know.
God. So, I mean, the British touring car fans as well. What are they like to you? I mean, it's obviously going back to your dad. When your dad raced, I mean, early 2000s when he started in production cars, and your dad almost became a bit of a cult hero, and now it's yourself. Have you found the fans are quite warm to you? And
well, I think I'm pretty honest. Love me or hate me, I don't really
give a shit. I don't fucking care.
I just love the support I get, and I love the hate they get as well, because I just think it's funny. Like everyone says, "Oh, I like the flashing lights of cars." I was like, "Oh, upset you? You're talking about flashing lights?" I was like,
"Not really."
I don't give a fuck.
We got something for you actually.
We got a present for you that Scott's
managed.
So it's to do with the Days of Thunder. So we've got the Lights of Thunder mocked up poster that Scott's managed to do for you.
Do you know what? That is actually really cool. I want to frame that.
Go for it.
There we go. That is yours.
Oh, guys.
The Lights of Thunder.
And hang on. Whoa. You might have to redo this. Hang on.
Oh, no.
These lights flash here.
Fucking ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I was worried then.
ChatGPT.
Hello, ChatGPT.
But we've got a second one down here. If you could sign that, Scott wants to put it up in his office.
I'm putting it up in the office.
I actually genuinely love it.
And that was inspired by next week's guest, who we're not going to tell you about yet. But it's involving Josh Cook. It's not going to be Josh Cook, but it's involving Josh Cook and a Days of Thunder poster. Those that know. But yeah, that is your Days of Thunder poster converted. So good. But I mean, I think that the general fan reaction is very warm. And as for those ones that say that Ricky, why does he flash his lights? Because he can.
If they didn't want me to do it, they wouldn't put a button in there.
Yeah, exactly. And just to let you know, so the other bit of housekeeping that I have to do that no one else has to do is everyone beds, tyres, brakes. I have to bed buttons for flashing. Absolutely.
And gloves. So you told us a little nugget. Yeah. You had to change gloves mid.
Yeah, I had to change gloves on the weekend because I've worn a hole in my gloves.
He's been mashing the button that much, trying to flash the lights and get people through.
Oh, poor Adam. When I was driving around, I was laughing because I was like, Adam Morgan's eyes must be bleeding.
He's put a tinted mirror in.
But don't work against anybody else, though, does it?
I must say, though, race 1, it was so good to see Plato racing 1 and 2.
Yeah, man, that was good. I was a bit worried because before this weekend, they looked like they were massively struggling. They just couldn't seem to get the car hooked up. It's aero quick down the straight, but they were just lacking. So I think what they said is they've worked on the dampers, and now they've just fucking built a missile.
Yeah,
it just goes.
Certainly looks that way. Well, a silver arrow that's not silver.
Again, I was so happy. One of the first things I think I said after race 2 was it was mega to see.
It was, yeah.
And I actually texted Jason personally and was like, and my old engineer from Toyota. From Toyota. So when my dad had his own race team, he had a guy called Paul Ridgway.
Yep,
he did.
And Paul Ridgway was employed by Collard Racing back in the day, back in the heyday.
Yeah.
And so Paul ended up being my engineer, which is and honestly one of the best engineers I've ever worked with. And when I saw them win, after race 1, I texted Jason and Paul saying solid work, guys. I'm glad to see it.
So cool. Good.
It's good. It's been coming.
It's not. It's the touring cars. It is a little community, isn't it? So everyone kind of looks out for each other. You get your rivalries and you get your people that inevitably fall out and don't speak. But it does.
They've had their win now. They can fuck off. That's enough.
Shall I just send that clip to you and you can send it to Jason?
Yeah. You won't need to beep it out either. I don't think you want to see what Jason would say back though.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
The old geezer.
But obviously, with this year, not so good on the Saturdays, but that just means that you're racing on the Sunday as well as being spectacular. It's just brilliant. I mean, Thruxton, we went up to Thruxton, and it was great just to watch you come through the pack. We did say a lot of the racing was fairly processional with cars following each other. We'll come back to that. But the fact that the British Touring Car, like, they put your video up with the onboards, go back and watch it, because, well, you didn't really like it. But
I actually got bored halfway through, unfortunately. Because it wasn't enough.
They were too sensible.
Yeah, very sensible. Knockhill was a good one. The safety car restart in race 2 was pretty punchy.
Yep.
I saw Robo actually in the area, and he said, oh shit. He said when that safety car come out, did you see how slow the safety car was as well in race 2?
They wanted it.
They were. I was loving it. I was like, come on, slow down. So like trying to like, you could see Ash was on the freaking bumper of the safety car, pushing it around, trying to go as quickly as it could. And I'm like, slow down, boys. Let's have a fight. But in all fairness, he did break a bit early. But I had I don't know who was behind me. I had them. It was Doble. Doble was a bit punchy on the weekend.
Yeah. Everyone was like literally race 3, gloves off.
Yeah,
I mean, Tom got a bit punchy, but his front end's made of papier-mâché. So
I tell you what, the Honda here front end is not very good.
Is it because of is it the shape or just the way it's put together?
It's made
or
of papier-mâché.
Yeah, papier-mâché. It's got a lot of these ducts for like cooling. And
so
these ducts are predominantly plastic or whatever. So I was very lucky to finish race 3.
Yeah.
Really? Purely because
I had contact with Selby, which again wasn't his fault. But then I had my teammate in the back of me. I was in the back of Selby. I was absolutely in that Bonnie Blue state, front and back. And then all of a sudden, when I actually then managed to get past, I then was behind Selby then because I felt a bit bad for like 3 or 4 corners for the rest of the lap. Then got past him and my water temp started coming up. And I was like, oh no, here we go.
Yeah.
So I was like, how many laps have I got left? They're like, right, they're literally counting me down the laps. So I was able to like manage it, and I got it from like 108 degrees water temp down to like just under sort of 100. So I was like, okay, we can make it to the end. It's quite fun actually. I was like lifting coaster like GT style. So it's like going down the straight, lifting, and then like going all the way down through like sector 1 without like touching the power, letting it all cool down. And that's why my teammate then obviously caught me up towards the end, but I was sort of just managing the gap. And on the last lap, the oil temp went like through the roof.
Oh.
And I was like, can I make it to the end? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, thanks. But I actually come on the radio. I was like, as soon as it went across the line, I was like, should I just
kill this
now and just stop? And they were like, no, just cruise it back. But in all fairness to the Plato Racing guys, how about this? My little fan cooler that they put for the engines that everyone would see that they're allowed to put in, actually ran out of battery. I did ask my teammate, and he said no, I couldn't borrow his. But Plato Racing actually lent me theirs. Very kind of them.
This is nice. This is nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So you got a free country cowboy hat.
Very cool.
Thanks.
And a very stylish hat they are as well.
Thanks, mate. Yeah.
Being modelled by the two of us. The GT races. So going sort of looking back at the GT racing stuff. So BMW factory driver, you did a lot of stuff out in Europe. What made you stop? What happened there in the end? Was it COVID, or was it a little bit before that, after that?
I had a really weird journey. So I never really, even though I had quite a fun journey, I think, with BMW. So I kind of ended up winning GT Masters. I won in British GT and GT4.
You did, yeah.
Won Spa. No, that was with Lamborghini, sorry. I won Dubai 24 hours for them in the GT4.
Yeah.
I won Nürburgring 24 hours for them in I think it's called like SPX at the time or something like that. In their M4 GT4. And just never really got like a full-time seat, really.
Yep.
It was a bit unfortunate, but I think it was quite difficult because they had the M6, they didn't have many customer teams.
Yeah.
So then ended up doing some Formula E sort of development work for them, and then was reserve driver for DTM, but just kind of got stuck in a rut and they didn't have anything. So I then
They can kind of hold you, can't they? You can just send you out and do, go and do this corporate thing and go and do that corporate thing and stuff like that, can't they?
Yeah, so I didn't really get to do a lot, really. And then went to R Motorsport with Aston Martin and had a win in GT World Challenge, qualified in the front row in GT World Challenge.
And that was when the Vantage was just like fresh out of the box, wasn't it?
Yeah, a lot of people were still like struggling with it, but I don't know, it just really suited my style. I loved it. It was a great car. I really, really liked it.
Is that because you think you've gone from the sort of the bigger BMWs and you've gone into something with similar power, maybe slightly shorter wheelbase, slightly smaller, more taut?
I think you'll find something. There was a crazy statistic, like, I know obviously they won Spa 24 Hours, but that car, they hadn't won much in GT. I don't know, but I don't think anyone's won a race in GT World Challenge Sprint since
You.
me. And at the time, I was the only person to win in that car for a few years. With Marvin. So then I was sort of given a bit of a nicer contract for the second year, which was looking pretty tasty. And then COVID happened, so that kind of sort of the contract basically got ripped up. I then sort of stayed loyal to them. Really didn't do anything. Just done one race that year, which was Spa 24, which I won with my dad.
Yep.
Which was pretty cool.
Who's faster?
Oh, he's old boy now. He old smoke. But my dad back in the day was obviously hot smoke. But no, I don't know. We always have a ding dong in rental carts. But he always says, "Oh, it's because you're lighter," and I was like, "Yeah, well." And faster. No, it's, me and my dad have such a laugh with it, and we obviously then went off and done British GT.
Yeah,
and we won that as well. And
how special was that to do it with your dad?
That's the thing. Like we talk about even now, like motorsport's got to be fun. It's got to be enjoyable.
Yeah,
and it was a little bit frustrating after that sprint race. Like I said to you, I come in, I was like, this is just not. Like it's fun.
It feels like a job.
Yeah, it's not what I'd call like good fun, because I think for the younger generation that's coming through now, that they don't know any different.
Yeah,
they don't know what it was like back in the day. Whereas us guys here, we know how good the heyday were.
How good we had it. We didn't know what we had.
Yeah, exactly. Growing up without mobile phones and all that sort of stuff.
No social media.
No social media.
You'd wait for the British Touring Car News just by refreshing the page.
Autosport.
Autosport, Motorsport News.
Well, and the other magazines, I think you had some other magazines, didn't you, under these sofas?
Yeah, there was some.
Yeah, different kinds.
Yeah. Nuts magazines.
Mate, I remember Nuts and Zoo. Jesus.
Mate, I tell you a funny story. I remember my dad getting my little brother to go into. I don't know if I can say this, but I can definitely say who cares. It was we're driving home in the motorhome after like go-karting. And every time we get to the garage, we'd always get my little brother. At the time, he was like 8 or years old to get a Nuts magazine and go.
Was that before they put them on the top shelf?
Yeah. Me and I'd have to stand on my dad's. My dad couldn't reach either, so I'd have to stand on his shoulders to get the magazine, hand it down to my brother, and we'd be like, right, Jordan, off you go, and he'd go to the petrol station, man.
Please.
Yeah, which 9 times out of 10 is not normally an English person working at a petrol station on a Sunday night at 8:30 in the evening. And my little brother would be like, "Oh, can I have this?" And then the guy would just like this again, like before all
just the realization of what are you buying, kid?
But would always serve him.
Fucking brilliant! I remember them. I'm showing my age slightly now, but I remember them coming out and being launched because I was at college. I used to work in Weybridge, so I used to catch the train. And they used to come out on a Thursday, and that was my day of work experience. I say work experience, work. So I'd go in, you'd get a can of like Red Bull, and then you'd get a Nuts and Zoo and read them on the train.
Yeah.
And there was so many women looking at you, like, disgusting. And I'm like, I don't fucking
but
look at that Abby Titmus. It's great.
It was actually a sick magazine, though.
It was wicked, wasn't it?
Like
I read it for the articles.
Can you remember like the injuries? It was like injury of the month. It was like someone.
It was genuinely like bizarre ER. It was weird.
Got like drunk on a stag do and it's like fallen out the back of like some car and run over and like.
Then I must have some somewhere. I'm gonna have to try and dig some out and show you.
I'll tell you what, I don't want to see it if you dig that out.
There's one on still. There's a picture on still on the
Yeah,
inside
they're
of my toolbox.
absolutely-
It has been there forever.
I tell you, I bet them pages not even stuck together, they're welded together now.
It's like fucking this thing's solid. It's
Crack.
like a tile. Tile a wall with those things.
Oh, welcome back to the podcast. What is this podcast?
The Dirty Talk podcast.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely 18 plus this episode, that's for sure.
Oh,
Oh,
good
well,
old-
Have we thrown you now?
oh, the good
a
old
little bit.
days.
I mean,
Oh, I tell you what, hang on, could I just
Go
a
on.
bit more? Barry Plowman. What a legend. And it's like, he's obviously Tom's engineer,
Yeah.
yeah.
Chilton's. And it was on the weekend, actually. It was quite funny. We kept on, like, reminiscing. We kept saying, the good old days. And it's like, just talking about some of the stuff they used to get up to in the good old days. And like you say, we don't know how good we had it, I don't think. But like you
Oh,
say,
mate, I bet you
the
there
young-
was some
the-
stuff going on.
the younger generation, unfortunately, you guys never got to see all of that. And if you did, you'd be that with your phone, like recording it, and it's just
That's
you
the
got-
thing. It's
No,
all
you
this stuff. It's
You got to live in the moment.
yeah. You don't like if it's recorded. You're like, yeah, that was funny, but then you kind of can forget about it because it's just recorded.
Yeah.
Whereas if you didn't record that, you have to remember every finite detail
But
of that.
the thing is people used to be able to tell. So I went on again. We're talking about podcasts. I went on a podcast, the only other podcast I've been on, Proper True Yarn. So it's like this Aussie guy, and he tells like proper true yarn. So it's
Yep.
like these proper true stories. People can't tell a fucking story now.
No, they can't.
Because they want to get it out and show you it.
Yep.
Mate, you can't beat a beat up old man that's been on a job site for his whole life and has
dude.
practiced his story, and he's like 70-year-old man at the bar with a beer
Yeah.
telling you a
Mate,
good,
the old
dirty
boys-
story back
And
in
he
the
has
day.
seen
Yeah.
some shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate, I did bricklaying before I got into this because I couldn't get in the motor trade, and I'd worked with some old brickies. And oh my
How
God.
many ex-Chelsea players have you
Oh,
met on the
fuck
brick
me.
site?
Jesus Christ.
Man United.
Yeah, they're all. Honestly,
That
there's
could
all.
have been
But
me.
they were the filthiest part. They used to pull pranks on you. Like I remember going in there, green as fuck labourer, 73. This guy was right, and literally I went into. This is when you had welfare units, so you used to have
Yeah.
a fridge and shit like that. I go in there to get my lunch. The motherfuckers had thrown my lunch in the bin and filled it with muck. Put it back in the fridge. So I get in there, I'm like, I got a fucking lunch and mortar. And then you got to go through the day, no lunch. I didn't give a shit. Look at me. I don't give, like, I'm not precious about it. And then literally going up the ladder carrying the hod, and then literally the oldest, they drop their ass on your head. Like, literally, you're like, oh, like, literally.
But you know he'd be going up the ladder going, hey,
How you like that, boy?
oi, mate, watch this, gonna drop my ass right on him.
Just
They
literally.
get the top, loot him.
It's character. Honestly, it's character building.
Yeah, a good old-fashioned bit of bullying back in the workplace.
Yeah.
But you would you have had to go through that? Work it so obviously Collard,
Oh,
the family
mate.
business.
And he wouldn't have just got it from his dad. He'd have got it from everyone because he'd have been the bitch.
Yeah, no, it's just like
You
very-
went through. It was
I-
the school
I
of
don't-
hard knocks.
So I think that's what would be quite a good example for people is obviously I have to have a seat made. I think there's been quite a few photos that have been
Yeah,
going
because
around.
you need a booster seat, don't you?
Yeah,
I
mate.
nearly bought one in for you today.
Yeah, well, you should have.
Literally, because when I sent you did I send you a picture? I messaged you, didn't I? I said, he's in fucking centre's seat. Look at him. He's only halfway up it.
Oh, mate, I tell you, yeah, that's the other thing with Tracklimits. I can't fucking see anything. But yeah, I'm like having to make seats at the moment. So trying to explain to a mechanic how you want your seat
Yeah.
to work.
If they've never done it, they don't
No,
know.
but even mechanics that have done it, it's like just fucking do it yourself because you know how it feels.
Yeah.
So
Have you not had an insert made?
So we have the seat and then
Yeah.
obviously do the insert.
Yeah.
But then when you've got all the foam, you've got to cut off.
Yeah.
Every other driver apparently is like, oh yeah, can you just trim it and can you do this? Can you do that? I'm just like, yeah, like just leave it to me.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. That said,
Don't tell me you broke a nail. You're going to lose so much respect for you if you do that.
I split my finger. So we had we're trying to get like different knives to cut all the seat foam, and I borrowed the one at Hospitality. Sorry, they got very upset.
This bread knife.
Yeah, it was a bread knife. I'm using it for cutting seat foam.
It's good like a store.
Yeah, it works really well.
Yeah.
But it's very sharp, and I'm there on Friday evening, like cutting up this seat, trying to get it so it can work. Yeah, that was it. Friday evening, and I've like slipped and I've cut my finger, and I'm not kidding you. It like nearly like sliced it open pretty well to a point where it was just blood. Like it wasn't like a little one; it was a proper amount of blood.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh fuck! Like what am I gonna do? Like yeah,
straighten your gob.
Well, yeah, I've tried that. I've tried the
Don't
usual,
flick it.
the usual
Don't do that.
Everywhere.
the usual
DNA.
flick. That didn't work. So then I can't remember how we actually. They made me then put one of these things called a plaster.
You mean like blue roll with some tape on?
No.
A proper one.
A real life.
Oh Jesus!
Wow.
Tell your hospitality's good.
Yes, I had a real life plaster, and then
Did it have Peppa Pig on it?
and then when I got in the shower, I took the plaster off, and it was bleeding again very badly. And so I was then like, right, what can I do? So I went out into the workshop,
Glue.
and I was like, super glue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't find super glue, but did find Loctite.
That'll do.
Oh, you.
Didn't do it. Didn't go for Loctite. I didn't think the blue would be a good look.
That'd be all right.
You went for
I've
the
done
medium
that.
strength.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
So
I've got a Loctite.
So
Yeah, no, well, it was
Loctite.
some sort of tightening compound, but it was like I was it was on a forklift actually when I went back in the days when I was in a workshop, and it wasn't a knife. I caught it the tip of my thumb with a hammer because I had the pin over the top, just trying to knock a pin out and with the hydraulic rams. So I'm just trying to knock the pin out, get it out, and I just caught the thumb. It's like bugger, fuck. So it's a bit of dancing round for a bit, and I just saw this pot of whatever, and I just splurge a bit of that on there, control the bleeding, wrapped a load of electrical tape round it, cracked on. It worked.
yeah, fair play.
I mean,
Do you know that super glue was actually invented?
It was, yeah.
I learnt this in the Vietnam War.
For closing wounds.
Yes.
3090, the 2-pack stuff, fucking goes off in 30 seconds flat. It's brilliant.
This is a history lesson for children out there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Brilliant. I love it.
Oh, good old days. They go back to the good old days.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, the Vietnam War, not quite the good old days.
You don't know, man. You weren't there.
Yeah. If you want to learn a lesson, kids.
I was nearly there. And I got a photo to prove it.
You have to get that framed and take it with you for next time.
I actually genuinely am. I love it. I actually love it.
So good.
I tried doing one of a Days of Thunder movie trailer with like Ricky and Ash and Josh as different characters, but I couldn't get it to correlate. It pissed me off. I'm still going to work on this.
It gets a bit upset, doesn't it?
Yeah, like you've got to prompt it properly and all the way through it. It's just a pain in the back. Do not change anything on image 2. Just add this, and then it changes it to a Toyota Corolla, and it's. Yeah, they had. Thing is, I put him in, and it had every single windscreen banner as Collard. I was like, "What are you doing? Oh my god!"
Every single headlight is called.
That would work.
I'm waiting for someone just to have a drop down mirror, so when you're behind them and you flash, they just pull the
Could
little
you imagine?
drop down mirror just comes in. Uno reverse card.
Plato Racing, definitely. I reckon they.
Yeah, that'll be carbon fibre backed though.
Yeah, very nice. I tell you what, though, when I ran into the back of Red Bottom on the restart, I was thinking, fucking hell, my damage bill's gonna be a lot less than yours.
As you saw all the bits of carbon coming off.
Gordon didn't think that when he got hit by Tom.
No.
His fucking RSJ in the back.
I was going to say, what is in the back of that Toyota?
A bit of the fourth fucking bridge.
But what can he explain why the fuck he kept his foot in race 3? It's like, mate, your wheel has fallen off. Your tyre is off, mate. Your tyre is still off, and he's still going. Your tyre is.
To be fair, he made the apex.
No. Yeah, but the best bit was he nearly fucking wiped me out. Then after he nearly wiped me out, and he wiped Ash out.
Yeah.
And then you watch the coverage, and he's still driving into the. Is it Clark? The next
Yeah, he
time?
spun.
He's still going into Clark like he's like on a lap, and it's like, mate, I think there's a problem with your car. And then all of a sudden, then like a minute later, they pan to me. It's just in the grass somewhere. It's like, just fucking chill out.
Oh, fucking hell, your time is done, old man. It's that Malcolm in the Middle thing, is it? Our time is now.
I respect the hustle, but fucking hell, there comes a point where you just have to go. It's done. you got three wheels on your wagon.
Yeah, just give it up. Come on. It's all right. It's all right.
He wasn't very nice to me in qualifying as well.
Was he not?
No, I wanted to slipstream off him, but he wouldn't give me one. Because I knew that he was first or second, and obviously we were like first. Well, between the pair of us, we were first and second. So I went out and I was behind him. And I was like, "All right, if anyone's to follow, it's him.
Him,
you know,
yeah.
he's probably one of the best drivers around the track. So tried to like jump in behind him, and he was just fully on the anchors. He was like having none of it. So then I like went. I slowed right down to first gear as well, and I was like, right, I'll just sit behind you then. And I got to the point where I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna just like. But I was like, no, rise above it. So I then pulled a gear and drove past him like that. You know. Not going to play your childish games. Am I fuck?
You fucking wait. Oh, no.
I love that. I love it when like we watch the kids when they race at Monza in F3. Have you seen it? It's so funny, isn't it?
I'm not giving you a tone. No.
Yeah, they're all just
I'm
like.
not. So someone's got to make a meme out of that. If British Touring Car House of Memes have got to make, if they could find the footage of you just sat behind Gordon.
I haven't actually watched it yet, but they will probably do.
But
that.
I know why Gordon was slowed right down. He was hoping you'd give him a nudge, and the RSJ in the back would do the rest.
Maybe that's what it was. He was brake testing me.
Yeah, he was just sat there like, come on.
Nearly there.
Duff. Ah, sorry, Ricky.
I was amazed though the amount of damage that done to Ingram's car. As a heads up, the team, what a job, took the whole front end, engine, everything, the whole front of the car.
It was done before the end of the race, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, that's what they said on the TV. They were like, that was done, changed before the end of race 2.
Outstanding.
That is
fucking phenomenal work.
That's so good. Yeah, I mean, the engine, I had a look at Cookie's car at Thruxton, as we alluded to before, because I've never seen these cars properly up close. And I love the geeky engineering bits, but the fact that you can just get a whole clip, straight off, whole lot, change it back in. Whereas probably back in the day, when the front ends were all made properly, I mean, and not to throw shade to your dad, but I can remember the silver Astra going into the wall at Thruxton when I was a wee kid up on the banking, and I remember the front end of that not.
Was it Gavin Piper? Was that his name?
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. Oh, mate, that he actually says today that is one of the biggest shunts he's.
I think
my dad's had some good ones.
Yeah.
But it was Gavin Piper and both the MGs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Warren Hughes, Anthony Reid. So yeah, 2003.
2001. Was it 2003? Was it?
2003.
If it didn't go in on the pasture side, that would have been.
Oh, that would have been worrying.
Yeah,
Biggie.
not good.
A massive one.
But what are the earliest memories for you of your dad racing?
So it was quite cool because it was run from the house.
Yeah.
So obviously living on the farm, and everyone used to give us the reputation of the pikeys that would turn up because my dad would turn, like there'd be, you know, like these cars that are in front of us would be turning up.
Yeah.
And it would be like full factory sort
Trucks,
of setups,
everything, yeah.
and guys spending millions and millions of pounds. And, you know, we're farmers and we have a demolition and recycling business, so we'd sort of turn up with our sort of car in the back of a race trailer that we'd sort of buy second hand and just sort of throw it to the wind and just have a punt, you know, just have a crack. And all of a sudden started getting the results. And I think also when you start getting the results and there's people paying a lot of money and, you know, you've got my dad that's just sort of turning up as a weekend warrior almost.
Yeah.
Having a couple of beers on a Saturday night, I'm sure, and then kicking some ass on Sundays. It was like, I think it was a great memory. But I just remember like working on the cars in the garage. I just remember like every evening it would just be out in the garage, and I nearly I broke like my legs really badly.
Okay.
Because we had a metal grinding lathe. So again, to save money buying parts, my dad bought a lathe.
Yeah.
Well, didn't buy a lathe actually. We got it off of a demolition job. So we took the lathe out, took it to the workshop, and then we'd machine and make some of the parts. And this lathe was on a jack stand. And again, before iPads and iPhones, you used to have to go outside and muck in and be a little lad.
Yep.
And I was outside. My dad used to play this game. We used to put me on the jack it up, and then obviously twist the top, and it would come down. So my dad was outside with Stuart Barlow, who and probably Paul Ridgway at the time, and Stuart Barlow now works as Connor Pinto's engineer in Formula One.
Ah, cool.
And his job with my dad was when the cars used to come and do the pit stop, they used to have a little bit of tape on the side that they'd have to rip the tape off. That was Stuart's job. He was like fresh out of school, and he was like, "Right, Stuart, your job is just to pull the tape off and just sort of be a general helper." And the guy is an absolute legend, and he's worked it all the way through like all these different touring car championships. He was then DTM, proper DTM, and then left there and now works as Connor Pinto's engineer. So a massive shout out to Stuart. But yeah, we lifted this jack. I was just by myself playing with the jack, and obviously there's a lathe on it. I've jacked it all the way up, and the lathe's fallen on me. Broke my legs. It broke my shoulder. It's fractured my skull because things hit me on the head on the way down. And even now, I have a messed up shoulder. I can't feel anything in it, and there's no muscle in there and stuff. Yeah, so like,
wow.
Yeah, broke pretty much everything all the way down, and I was in a really bad. Cause you know how heavy a lathe is.
Yeah, Jesus.
I was in a pretty bad state. So yeah, those are some of the
and we laugh about it now.
Some of the memories, that we laugh about now. But it's just, I don't know,
And that's what you did before phones.
Yeah. And I've actually genuinely broken nearly every bone in my body.
Fair play.
Wow.
Because again, that's what you done before phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you know your limits.
Yeah, so lathe fell on me here. That done pretty much everything. I've done. I've got quite a cool party trick. I've broke this wrist, snapped it. And the bone went through the skin.
Oh.
So then the bone then sort of fused together, but didn't fuse together properly. So now it like sticks out if I like put it under pressure.
No,
cool.
no, we don't want to see that.
And then I broke my shoulder again, broke my collarbone, fractured my skull, obviously. I broke 5 or 6 ribs, fractured my vertebrae, my back.
So you've got as many injuries as a motorcycle rider.
I love motocross, and I was at the BSB. With Ashley Sutton at Brands Hatch for BSB 2 weeks ago. With Scott Reddin, Frank Bird, Bird team, and ITS, and Freddie Lee brought us along. So
sweet,
so cool.
That's proper cool.
I love looking at that, mate. Have you been obviously to British Superbikes?
I haven't. No.
I haven't.
It is fucking mental. You want to just please watch a green flag lap. That's all you have to do is watch a green flag lap. It's a race. They have a race before the race.
Wicked.
It just puts us into like, and then when like there's no track limits in bikes isn't really necessarily a thing, is it? Really?
No, not really. Because let's be honest, you're off track. Use as much as you can before crashing.
Yeah. But you watch them when they come out of. They were doing the GP, so when they come out the last corner.
Yeah.
I was talking with some of the riders. They're only just able to get flat before they brake. So that all that kink, Jesus. And you watch them, and the thing's moving around like this, and you just go, nope, nope. You watch it as a driver. I watch it, and I'm like, I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah,
no. I'd love to have a go at it, but I shouldn't be doing it.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I've never ridden bikes.
Oh, I broke my knee actually on a motocross bike 2 years ago. But how about this? Didn't realise. Because I wasn't racing, had no racing, so I got really into my motocross, and yeah, it's all still a bit weird now. You can see how it's like sticking out. It's got a bit of toe out on it. Sorry, I was riding at a friend's house. A guy called Jake Nichols. I don't know if anyone out here that follows Jake Nichols. The guy's an absolute legend. He has a massive Christmas fun ride every year.
Okay,
and we go to his, and it involves a lot of fun, a lot of drinking, a lot of motocross. He's got one of the best motocross tracks in his garden.
Yeah.
And he's also got a massive like farm that we do an enduro track on. And I am just surrounded by professional motocross riders. And and I'm the only person that does anything on like in cars that's there. So they think I'm crazy, and I'm like, nope, you guys are definitely you guys are definitely more crazy. And I hit a tree. I came off. And I got it on video. That was pretty cool. And clipped this branch or clipped a tree, and then it threw me into another tree, and I sort of hit this tree. Didn't think anything of it. Then decided that I'd had enough on the bike for the day, so put the bike away. Had a couple of beers, followed by a couple more beers.
Quite numbing.
Yeah.
And the pain goes. And so then woke up in the morning, and I was like, oh yeah, it still hurts quite a bit. So I called my dad on the way home, and I was like, right, Dad, I'm going to need you to get the crutches out the garage. Because we have a set of crutches constantly.
You can tell they're professional racers.
And back in the old days again. So my dad's like, yeah, all right, I'll leave a set of crutches out for you. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So I'm driving along, and it's obviously like seized up. And I have got out of the truck, because I've got a pickup truck, to go and fill it up. I'm not kidding you, I have like struggled, I've like hobbled over there like a right... Like, idiot. So I then got back in the truck, carried on driving, and I've got home and I literally can't walk. I've had to like crawl on my hands and knees to my, because the best bit was, that was it. My dad left the crutches on my door. So where I park on the farm, I still can't get to the door.
Oh, you want them, you got to earn them.
Yeah. I remember like getting out, I was like, I've got to be able to walk on this. And I was like, no, I can't walk on it. But then decided that it was like over like the Christmas New Year period that it was fine, and my dad was like, look, you'll be alright, it's probably just, it's pretty swollen, it was huge. And he was like, yeah, it'll be alright. So
walk it off, Sam.
walk it off, a bit of concrete with that, toughen the fuck up. And yeah, my knee kind of was broken. Yeah, so I remember actually going to bongo bingos in London, dancing on the tables for New Year's Eve with a broken knee. Not even realising it was broken until after New Year's. I was like, right, this has been like nearly 2 weeks now, I need to go and get it checked. When I had an x-ray, they're like, yeah, you fractured your kneecap, you've done your meniscus, your patella, all of this sort of stuff. And then the deal came around for Barwell. So my dad was like, you need to
get that fucking fixed.
Yeah, get that fixed. So I ended up then having it like lasered and stuff like that to like get it back. And unfortunately, I used to like running. I've never been able to run. I can't run. So it got fixed. Yeah. But I think basically I hit the tree and my leg like hyperextended. Yeah. So it fractured it and then went forward. But it was touch and go whether or not I had to bring the pedals really close in the Lambo, because if I
overextended
or like went straight, the shooting pain was insane. So in some of the endurance races, when it was going like the pedal was going longer, I was like,
no. God, so you won't remember anything about your dad's oval? None of it?
I don't really remember the ovals. I wish I did. I wish, like, same with, like, especially with my granddad.
Yeah. Because you've got one of your granddad's cars at home now, haven't you?
Yes, yeah. He's got the one of his old Peugeots.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. I remember driving up. My dad didn't actually go and pick it up. I went and picked it up with my pickup truck by myself. I remember driving all the way up to, it's like up near Alton Park, to go and pick it up.
Yeah.
Went up there in the morning, picked it up, and then came back in the afternoon. It was just like such a cool thing, like, to have, because I haven't got anything from my granddad. Not a single thing. Well, actually, a bit of a sad story. The only thing I've got of him is a ring. So he got me a ring when I was 15 that had my granddad had MC.
Yeah.
And then my dad had one to the RC, and then my granddad got me one to the RC.
Yeah.
But the only thing I've got from my granddad, unfortunately, is the ring.
All
the cars, everything. Unfortunately, got sold, which was completely out of our control.
Yeah.
Which just sucks so bad, because again, before iPhones, all I used to do was, because of where the farm was, my dad's house was down here, then we had the farmland and my granddad's house.
Yeah.
As soon as I finished school, I'd just go up to see my granddad, like help my granddad in the farm with the cows and the pigs and all of that sort of stuff. And then once I finished doing that, I'd then go and see like his old cars, and literally I'd just go into a workshop, because it's like, oh, what else you do? Like, you just go in a workshop and just clean the cars and just sit in the cars and like just pretend, and then like clean the toolboxes, and
make yourself busy.
Yeah, just being a kid. And yeah, unfortunately, I haven't got or my dad. We had to buy that car. We haven't got anything from my granddad, unfortunately. So, which sucks, because if anybody does have anything of my granddad's, then
get in contact.
Call, yeah, because I'd love to try and get hold of something.
Yeah, because your granddad was a bit of a legend, because your granddad raced the same time as my granddad on the ovals. So yeah, your granddad was
the good old days.
Yeah. I mean, he was part of a documentary and everything, wasn't he? Like back in the day.
Yeah, which I actually done in the cinemas, I think, which like showed him as a pig farmer.
Yeah,
and so yeah, my granddad was basically a pig farmer. Well, my great granddad, so my granddad's dad, was a pig farmer, and we used to supply like all the meat and stuff like that. So my granddad would kind of go into London in the mornings, like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, to go and get all the old swill and stuff like that, and then take that back for the pigs.
Yeah.
And then feed the pigs, and we'd then run stuff in that London, and then my granddad would end up doing a bit of short track oval racing, and
bit of a legend.
All of a sudden, then started to get good at it and enjoyed it, and well, yeah, the rest.
And
is
he is one of the greatest.
Yeah, without a doubt. I say my granddad talks about him extremely highly.
Yeah, well, the guy who got me the tickets to go to the British Superbikes was Freddie Lee.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Freddie and obviously Baz. But no, they're just it's just
Different,
it's-
mate. You could do so much stuff back then. The stories my granddad's told me. There's stuff we had Rob on, and Rob used to work for Barry doing Eurocar V6s and V8s and stuff. And the stories Rob could tell us, he wouldn't tell us on camera. I
yeah,
was like, oh my god, fuck me. It's just
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we couldn't broadcast.
yeah. It's just like you say, the people that
You couldn't get away with what he did now. The whole thing with the gold overalls and the birds like naked, you could not get
No.
away with that at all. And that was all backed by Ford and BP. It was mint.
Yeah, but I don't really get it. Like, what audience are we going after?
The woke one.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah, everyone,
yeah.
I think everyone's just so scared about being sued and just
That's the big problem. I think what you said there is sued.
yeah.
I think like I said, I'm
It-
not going to change who I am, and it's nice
No,
to go on
I-
a podcast with a bunch
no.
of lads that actually are just lads. Like,
Yeah,
we're
I
just
couldn't-
talking now as if we would be normally anyway. And
I
it's
couldn't give a shit what you think. I'll be
No.
honest with you. I'm not going to lose any sleep of it. If you don't like me,
No,
I
I
don't
s-
fucking care.
we
Don't listen.
We were
this
saying
is
this.
literally what I said.
Yeah, I mean,
on TV.
Literally, I honestly.
And then,
But
and, then, and then
everyone's-
ITV are like, oh my god, you can't say that. Well, yeah, can because
Yeah.
we all shit from the same arse, mate. We still have to wipe our ass.
Exactly. We're all going to end up in a box at some fucking point.
Yeah.
What does it matter?
Yeah.
We can't all like everyone. It just.
I mean,
all these people
some of
that-
the characters that were revered, James Hunts and stuff like that, and back in the day, they were not perfect.
Nope.
Jason Plato as a character was not perfect. Some of the
Nope.
stuff he used to get up to. Johnny Herbert.
Oh, Johnny
Yeah.
Herbert, what a ledge. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Jason,
So, and they are some of the greatest drivers, but it's the characters. You remember the characters.
This is why they're
as well.
revered.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's like the weekend. What I do. Okay, look, I don't work for ITV. I'll probably never get onto the ITV broadcast. That's absolutely fine. With what I do, lucky enough to do with the BRCC and stuff, I'm professional when I'm on there. When we do the podcast,
You don't give
it's
a
like
fuck.
upset, and I am a bit sweary, and we're all a bit sweary.
Pretty much.
But we sit here, we say it how it is. We've done the experiences. We haven't raced at your level. I will say that you're absolute top dollar. So,
Yeah.
Oh, thanks,
but
mate.
you know, I do a bit of club racing. I say it how it is, and I love my motorsport. And Scott,
But
you
that
can't.
is what you said. A bit of club racing, love my motorsport, having fun. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
That's why we do
And-
it, because
and-
motorsport's fun.
and that's how I met
It
you.
should
I mean, we've
Yeah.
had some fun over the years, but then on the people you meet. So obviously, 4 years ago, I had my cancer and got it done very quickly. But what really, like Scott at the time, I knew him through the C1s, and there's a knock on my door. This parcel turns up, and he's made a clock for me to cheer me up while I'm recovering from having surgery and get the cancer removed.
because I couldn't fucking sell it.
Yeah, basically.
He made a poster for me as well.
Oh no! It is a good egg, but it's and it's quite a theme. And it's the past few episodes. It's the community within motorsport.
But the thing is, though, it's like you say, it's like freaking Jason's team going to win on the weekend. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna text,
And everyone's like, "I like that."
yeah, go and see him. Like, mate, it's cool. Like, but then all of a sudden, what makes me laugh is then the people that probably didn't like Jason Plato all them years ago.
Oh, now licking his bum hole.
Yeah. It's like, mate, just like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know. I don't get it.
that's what I noticed on. I don't know if do you read any of the social media from the touring cast? Do you see any of it? Are you?
I do try to, but mate, the problem is I'm genuinely like I'm at work.
Yeah.
You got shit to do.
No, but I see it like yesterday, right? You see what I go. Obviously, I had a day off yesterday.
People jumping on the bandwagon.
Oh, literally, people jump on the bandwagon, and there's other things which I don't like. Now, everyone's got their own fucking opinions, but you're slating Nikki, and I think Nikki's doing a pretty damn good job, to be honest.
Oh, that's
it's not.
so annoying.
It's not Steve Ryder, right? You're taking a
No,
piss out of what she's
Nikki-
wearing now.
Nikki
really?
Shields
Fuck
is
off.
Nikki
You're
Shields is
pathetic.
doing a really, really good job.
Yeah.
I like Nikki Shields. She's a good presenter.
Like, don't
professional.
Like, yeah, that's the thing though. There's banter, but then there's if you're sticking that shit up on social media,
You're a fuckwit.
that's not banter because she's not involved in it. You're
Yeah.
actually just bitching about her.
Oh, it's like
for
what people don't like her.
yeah,
Yeah.
taking it like just
why?
don't know. That's what I don't understand because I think she's doing a pretty damn good job.
I think it's people going, "Oh, we need to get Steve Ryder back. He's retired." That's the whole point.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are not allowed to retire.
But that's
No,
exactly what it is. But you know,
I
Nikki-
actually think she's a bit. To be fair, I've only ever spoken to her on TV. I've not actually really spoke to her off TV. And,
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think she's a pretty cool person, really. I don't,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of cool people in the paddock, what's your dealings with Sarah Dennis? Has she
Sarah Dennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, she works in she's on the door in hospitality.
When you have to go and see Alan, she's the blonde lady there.
Yeah.
Very common.
I never ever have to go to Alan Gow because I'm always so well
Have you not been there yet?
No.
Have you not
Sarah,
been up in,
you know what to do.
Yeah. Yeah, Sarah.
I have definitely been there a couple of times.
But
Was it like-
Sarah's on the door as you go in.
Yeah.
The blonde lady.
She runs Pure Track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all nice.
You'll get on with her. She dropped the C-bomb on here.
Oh, did she? Oh,
Oh,
fair
yeah.
play.
Yeah. What's it like in Lord Gow's upstairs?
Do you know what? I actually have a really good relationship with him.
Have you?
I
He
actually get on with the guy. He's
a
like,
lot of people do. He does
Yeah.
come. He's a proper typical Aussie. Seems, sounders.
They
Just says it how it is.
Someone needs to go and take a shit in his toilet again, though.
Well, like Jason did.
Yeah, exactly that.
I heard that story. Yeah.
I think what is really difficult for him is I had a chat with him at Knockhill
Yeah.
on Sunday morning, so we have to do the breathalyzer, and he's there, and I just had like 5 minutes with him,
Okay.
and I just said to him, I was like, mate, we want to put like a fucking show on. I said, I want to do something. I said, but honestly, after Saturday,
Yeah.
Tracklimits.
Tracklimits.
So the frustrations you've just said, you put that to Alan.
Yeah, I just said that, but just me and him. I said, mate, it's just, I said, it sucks. Like it really sucks. Like it's not fun. And I said, like, you know, £42 was the gate fee. £42 for Knockhill and £8 for a program. So like,
Wow.
it's like 50 quid.
Yeah.
So it's like these people are spending their hard-earned money, and we all want to put a show on for them.
Yeah.
But again, we're handcuffed by this track limits. And I did say to him, I said, please, I said, if there's anything we can do.
But I suppose is because
his hands are tied.
because
as
it's a
well.
Motorsport UK governed event.
But I just don't understand why Motorsport UK can't see what they're doing, because they're just sucking the life out of it.
Yeah, I don't see the benefit to them for it, I'll be honest with you. Unless they're fining drivers, but I don't see the benefit. You want to see good racing, let the racers race.
That I reckon if you Thruxton, how busy do you reckon Thruxton was on Sunday?
There's got to have been, what, 40, 35, 40,000?
I reckon you would have been more than that.
I've seen it busy, but
Yeah.
The whole, you couldn't, honestly, when you're driving around, you couldn't see the bank.
yeah.
I think 50,000 people.
It was busy.
And if you take 50,000 people at whatever it is, someone's going to do the maths. That is like, plus all the food and drink and all the extras that are in there, there's got to be millions.
Oh
of
yeah, it's
pounds.
millions.
So can we just damage a bit of fucking grass?
Good point. Yeah, good point.
You know, come on, because it's like, that's, if you want to keep it for track days, then maybe. I can understand that maybe for track days and maybe for testing.
Yeah.
But for racing,
Let the shackles off. They're racing. It's championship.
Yeah.
That's the entertainment.
Unless they're worried that it's maybe going to spill down into grassroots.
I can completely get that.
Yeah.
But it's touring car racing. Sorry.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, okay, I get that
Same
point.
with
Yeah.
the contact stuff. They tried to stop that and stuff. Whereas you used to watch it and you're like, oh, a little push to pass is not so bad. That's when racing was racing.
I did actually get pushed to pass by someone.
Did you?
Go on.
Yeah. Well, Jesus.
Ah.
And but I didn't. The thing was, I texted him after, so I'm not going to go and say anything. I said it was all right. It's touring car racing. Me and Rowbottom had a ding dong in race 3 that they didn't show on TV.
Okay.
And he was on the outside of me going into the first corner, and I'd already accidentally lent on him.
Accidentally on purpose.
Yeah, like the lap before, and I could see he was revved up, and I'm thinking, oh, here we fucking go. And he's on the outside, and as we've like gone in, I've like touched the curb, and I'm like in the air, and I'm into his door.
Yeah.
And I'm like, right, is he going to back out? And instead of backing out, he then just opts for the grass.
They're just gonna send it.
Yeah, and then I was like, right, when he then like slopped back in front of me, I was like, should I tap him? I was like, nah. I was like, do I try and get the place back? I was like, no. And then I went and saw him after. I was literally, as soon as he got out of the car, because that's why I was talking to the Plato guys.
Yeah.
I was like, fair play, mate. I said, I made you work for that one. He was like, yeah. He said that was good racing. And that's the thing. And he actually come out, and it's like he'd been into me, I'd been into him. He'd gone off the freaking track.
And you'd put on a show for the spectators as well.
Yeah, but we fucking loved it as well. Like we loved it. They must have loved it. Like what I try and do actually, then let's try and do a bit of an exclusive. I'll see if I can get the onboard for that, and then you guys can post
That'd
it.
be brilliant.
Okay.
That'd be
And
brilliant.
see if we can get hold of Rowbottom's footage as well.
Is there anyone in
Okay.
that paddock that is just a little bit uptight?
Oh,
You can't really go and that was fucking brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
like-
you need to be. I think the older boys are right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They know.
they know the crack.
Yeah, like I think it's quite funny. I think when me and Ash get near each other, I think everyone knows that it's just going to be a straight up dog fight, and I think you can have that a little bit with some of the boys. And
Yeah,
Because I mean, you and Ash would have probably did you race each other back in
Yeah, 'cause
single
we-
seaters and
yeah, we done a
Yeah.
little bit in Formula 4 together and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. So and
everyone forgets that. Like Ash Sutton came from Formula 4 and
Yeah.
like pedigree.
yeah,
yeah.
Absolute
He was
pedigree.
on the trajectory as well,
Yeah.
and then MG scooped him.
yeah. That's but he, like you're saying, what a fantastic career. He's just grasped every opportunity he's got
100%.
and maximised it.
The only thing that I would say is missing from Ash Sutton, there was rumours that he would go and do Bathurst. I would love in my lifetime to watch Ash Sutton go and do a wild card at Bathurst.
I want to do that as well. That's
I knew that
Right,
was
let's
coming.
set this up. We're going to have an
Yeah.
Ash Sutton, Ricky Collard wild
So
card, I think.
Yeah, so Swindon do the engines.
They
for
do for Toyota.
Toyota. So
Ryan Walkinshaw is racing in the Fun Cup race at Silverstone next month. I think you need to go down there and doorstep him.
yeah,
Just
definitely.
be like, oi, I've got 2 drivers, get a 3rd Toyota,
Not drivers, 2 champions.
2
Yeah.
absolute champions,
You
characters.
can dig the old man out for that one, can't you?
Yeah, he can come out for Bathurst for sure.
Just
Absolutely.
get the band back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get the band back together. Give Paul Ridgway a call.
Yeah, Rich Dog will be down there.
Mate, we're going to
It's
Oz.
like fucking Ocean's 11. Jesus,
We go. It'd be so funny.
your
Yeah.
old man is not George Clooney.
Oh dear. That would be my dream wildcard actually. You, Ash Sutton, get your dad involved, a bit of team management in there.
It would be it would definitely be a right laugh. No,
Oh,
I
fuck
don't
it.
know. I'd love to go out. I nearly ended up staying the other side of the pond.
Yeah?
So after British GT,
You went out there, didn't you?
it's just a bit difficult because I was sort of put on a bit of a promise if I'd done a good job in British GT that I'd get a contract
Right,
with
okay.
Lambo or whatever, and then I'd done a
I would say you did a fucking phenomenal job.
I'd done a very
Yeah.
good job.
Can't really do any better now, can we?
Yeah. And I still didn't get a contract, so it was kind of a bit frustrating. I just don't get it, to be honest. Maybe it's the mullet, I don't know. But it's just, like I say, I then kind of went to Australia, and obviously with the industry that I'm in, with
Yeah.
work anywhere, went out there and I was just grafting.
Yeah.
I was just working on demolition sites and stuff like that, driving machines, just, working out there. And I wasn't going to come back, but there was something that went on that I had to come back. So I was at the end of the 3 months and I was just about to extend for a 2-year work visa.
Yeah.
But as I was extending for the 2-year work visa, that's when I had the call. So I was like, right, I'll come home, and then I haven't been back out there since.
Okay.
But I have mentioned to Swindon that if there is the chance to
I'm
go out there and
available.
have a test, I would absolutely, jump at the opportunity for sure.
There's
mean,
got to be some stuff that you still. There's boxes you want to tick.
Well, the thing is, I kind of, with how weird my sort of career has been, how it's sort of gone around and done all these different things.
Yeah.
If I can, I don't understand how I haven't won in British touring cars. If I could win in British touring cars,
Well, you did, but then.
yeah.
Tracklimits.
I've kind of like, everyone goes, oh, World Challenge, yeah, won in that. Nürburgring, won in that. Spa, won in that.
Yep.
What GT Masters, won in that. British GT, won in that. GT4, won in that. GT3, won in that. F4, won in that. British F3, won in that. British touring cars, I haven't done that. But
I
I'd
reckon
love-
you'll win the last race of the year.
Oh, I tell you, if I did, that would actually, if I can make it to the fucking end of the year, that's.
I think you will. I think you're doing a good job.
No.
I think you're doing a more than good enough job to get.
No, I appreciate it.
Well, you look at where you are in the points table, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
Again, not blowing smoke up your ass. You're doing a pretty damn good job. And
Yeah.
that's,
No, thanks,
you
mate.
know,
But yeah, I sort of with the V8 thing, I'd love to be someone that can be like, right, I've won in all these
Yeah.
don't really know of a driver that's won in all them, like so many random different classes.
Yeah,
at
probably
that
win Percy.
Yeah,
That'd be it.
actually, that's
You
way
know,
70s stuff. Isn't it?
Yeah, well, 90s he won Bathurst. Well, he drove a Walkinshaw Holden.
John Surtees is one of the biggest legends of the sport.
Absolutely.
To win on 4 and 2.
Yeah.
I'm banned from 2 now.
Probably best half. But yeah, I mean Andy Prio.
There's no fucking track limits in that.
You fucking found them.
You definitely found.
Yes. Just clipped him as well, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you clip a track limits on the bike.
Maybe that was Alan Gow who was actually just fucking moved the tree at the last minute. Had that.
Hold on, is Le Mans on the list?
I'd love to do that. I'd really like to do that, but mate, it's the money to do Le Mans is just outrageous.
Yeah, because you're a gold level driver, aren't you?
Yes.
So you're struggling to find a seat for you.
To be honest, I've always raced as a gold.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh well, you know, if you become a silver,
Drop down to a silver.
It's so much easier.
It is, yeah.
No, it isn't really. Like, there's so many fast. The problem is when you go into a silver, you're surrounded by these F3 kids that are not very good, that have got a shitload of money.
Yeah.
So you're then kind of like, right, do I take the pro,
Yeah.
who's a gold-rated driver anyway, that's good,
Yeah.
or do I take the silver? So you need like a bronze, silver, and a gold. You got bronze that's got a load of money. Then the silver will bring normally a load of money,
Yeah.
and then the gold is the one that gets the paid drive. So I've always raced as a
gold.
I've won overall in World Challenge and Masters and other things at GT3. So it's not really made any difference. I don't really.
If it comes up, you'll take it. But
Yeah, could it not be one of those things where you can knock on the door of the manufacturers and go, "Oi, I'm here." Like, look.
I've done it. It's just, it's a weird game. I don't really get it. So I don't know.
So looking forward, then, if you manage to complete the year, what's the future in your? What would you like to see in the next couple of years?
I really don't know. I really don't know. I'd love to go out and, like I said, I'd love to go out and have a test in a V8 supercar. That's like one thing that gets me really excited.
so you need to go and see if Nick will let you go in his Super 2.
Yeah. But no, just to go out there, and I think they're relaxed. They're going the other way. They're relaxing the track limits a lot more, and
Yeah.
and they're letting them race. And
Yes.
like,
Which is the right thing to do because they're listening to what the drivers and what the fans want.
Yeah.
There's dialogue between the two.
There
what you
has to be.
said is, absolute perfect. What the fans and what the drivers want.
Yeah.
Like, let's just. If you didn't have the fans, you didn't have the drivers. You wouldn't
Yeah.
have.
Literally,
have the
get
sport.
off your fucking
Yeah,
high horse.
you don't have the fans, you don't have the sponsors, you don't have the TV, you don't have the exposure, and then you don't have the drivers that work their way to be a part. You all need each other.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something that's hilarious? So
Go on.
I find is so funny. Every photo to promote the championship in British touring cars, 90% of the photos are cars up in the Knockhill.
Yeah.
We're promoting track limits because we're promoting going off the track.
Yeah.
And then like all these like photos of the cars like right up over the curves
Yeah.
or anything like
Action
that.
shots.
Action shots. You're promoting it, but you don't want us to fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's the other thing as well. So
make that make sense.
Yeah.
so you have these things where drivers will be like, look at Formula One and they'll say, Max Verstappen will say something controversial in a press conference. And then you'll have
Sorry,
these...
that is the best. Lewis Hamilton obviously is officially the best driver of all
he's
time.
the GOAT.
Yeah, he is.
He is absolute GOAT. But
he is the GOAT.
I've raced with Max. That's not human.
Next level.
Yeah.
A lot of people have said he is a fucking alien.
But
Yeah.
so my reasoning being, he will say something a bit dodgy in a press conference, or he'll say it how it is, or with the regulations how they are this year. The drivers will say something about it, and everyone will be like, "Oh no, you can't do that." I mean, I made an opinion about Formula One; it went viral, and people called me fat. I get it, but
All true.
oh yeah, definitely. But they'll then go, and we'll hark back to the good old days. And there's James Hunt punching a marshal, or Nelson Piquet gets out and beats the crap out of another driver, and everyone's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, the good old days."
Yeah.
British
Or Schumacher chasing Coulthard through the pits.
legendary.
The man's an animal.
Yeah.
He's going for first, he says.
But every single time you look back at all this stuff, and that's what we remember. We don't remember going, yeah, it was great, wasn't it? Yeah. It was great, yeah. Got done, yeah. Great. Wicked, yeah. Boring.
Yeah.
Media trained people.
I could drop some serious names now, but I can't. It's just so boring, aren't they? Some of them.
But this is the thing. Are people, do you think, are scared to say something out of turn because they think they'll lose a sponsor. Where in fact, if you are just open in yourself and you say it how it is, does that not attract sponsors? They're like, this guy's genuine.
I think the biggest problem is the amount of sponsorship you need.
Yeah.
So you can get like guys to come sponsor you or whatever, but these cars are so expensive.
Well, what's sort of, are we talking over £500,000 now?
Yeah, for a British touring car now to run at the front, there's teams that are spending more than that.
Yeah.
But I think realistically it's about £500,000 probably to run a touring car.
Yeah.
Which is big money. So trying to get, when you're trying to ask for sponsorship, you pull for your local football team.
Yeah.
Asking for them to pay for the shirts at a couple £100.
Yeah.
It's that big. When you then start asking people for like £500,000.
Yeah.
The pool is very small.
Yeah. So you got Team Sport involved, didn't you?
Yeah,
that's your new sponsor.
Yes, that's really cool. The team brought Team Sport in. So that's for people that are over 17.
Yeah.
That have got like little to no racing experience. That can just go down to their local Team Sport, and they can hook in, join up or sign up with the QR code.
Yeah.
They can race. They get media training. Obviously, I'm very good at that. Media training by Ricky Collard. On the couch in here.
Yeah. Ricky Collard endorses this message.
Oh yeah. I didn't even realise as well because I accidentally dropped a couple of quid in the swear jar as well. I didn't know. And it's media training that they do. But yeah, they do the lap times, they do media training, they do a bit of everything. And at the end of it, the winner gets a drive in the mini
Challenge
trophy. Yeah,
Nice.
Which is pretty cool with Accelerate as well, and they've
Yeah.
won more championships than anybody else in that series.
Yeah. So how long? So obviously they come in late. How long have you got they with you for the rest of the year? Because obviously you're trying to get sponsorship for the rest of the year, which is obviously difficult. You managed to get the next, up till the last round of the year, aren't you? So is that where the sort of sponsorship
so
ends?
I've got another. I've just done Knockhill, and I've got Donington, Croft, and then I'm done.
Yeah.
Unless something happens.
Let's get that fucking GoFundMe set up.
Damn it.
If we could set one up for a kid with an ice cream, we could set one up.
No, I am buying that kid ice creams. I have literally, I replied to the comment. I was like, well, the post was like, whoever's lad this is, come on, find me at the next round. We'll buy him some ice cream.
Fucking the next round. The poor fucker's up in Scotland. You're not going to see him at fucking Brands, are you?
It's going to cost
It
him.
might be a die-hard fan. Or if I'm here next year, then I'm definitely going to get him some nice ice cream.
He could have his old van, Ricky's Ices.
Yeah. Do you know the worst it was? It looked like literally a fresh ice cream.
Oh, it did look brand new, didn't it?
I think he'd literally just taken the flake off it.
Yeah, taking the flake off, couple of licks, and then bosh.
Like that's got to be on the DVD and everything, innit?
Got to be. Got to be. But it's what really sets it off. It's Owi's commentary as well. It's just perfection. That's what was needed for that moment.
So my old man's got the yes, absolutely. Owie has definitely got the no.
That's the witness coming out of him. Oh, God love.
that. Oh, we need to get your dad on here. That's going to be brilliant. Just literally just line all the shots up, and every time your dad says yes, absolutely, we've got to take a drink.
Yeah.
BTCC bingo.
So good. Right. We've spoken a bit about V8 supercars. One of the things that is quite pertinent in V8 supercars is the top 10 shootout. We have our own version of that, which is actually technically a top 11 shootout because we've got an extra question on the end, which is quite funny.
Safety car lap.
Yeah, something like that. So it's a top 10 plus one shootout. Scott's got some quick fire questions for you. It's one or the other. And then he's got a final question for you. The only thing I can say about the final question, it's not allowed to be an engine noise.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll know when you hear it. So Scott, fire away.
Ready? Red sauce, brown sauce.
Oh, I'm ketchup man.
Fair. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Movies or books?
Movies. I wish I was books, but obviously movies.
Race weekend or boys weekend?
Race weekend with the lads.
There you go.
There we go.
Text or a voice note?
Text.
Fair. If you could have someone narrate your life for the rest of your life, who would it be?
You lads.
Hey.
After a few beers.
Yeah. One lap shootout. What track versus who and in what car?
So my favourite track is probably, I would genuinely say Knockhill.
Fair.
With fuck your track limits though. And in what car? I was literally saying, I was like, imagine if you could drive a GT3 car around here. How cool that would be. But I wouldn't want to do it because it's shit because it's got ABS and traction control. I'd be looking at one of these, probably.
The real car, not the radio control.
Super Tourer.
Yeah, probably. Would I go Super Tourer? Or would actually, I'm going to say the DTM car from the proper DTM.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say sort of 20. No. This is such a good question because it's throwing me in so many different roads. I actually want to say, not Donington, obviously not Donington. Knockhill with a V8 supercar, but I want to say around the what was the Vodafone livery with the Holdens when you
so you look in 2010.
Yeah, 2010, that era.
Versus who?
Or would I say Surfers Paradise now? I've not driven Surfers Paradise. And that chicane looks so good.
It does look sick.
I've driven Bathurst. Bathurst is a sick track. However, I would probably go with Surfers with a V8 supercar. And I'd love to go against... I'm saying Gareth Tander in the back of my head, but I also want to say Lounsey because I think he's
the GOAT. Well, apart from Brocky, he's the GOAT, isn't he?
Yeah, so. Craig Lowndes. Wing Cup would be too quick as well. And I feel like with Tander you could have a beer after and he could tell you some fucking good stories.
I think all of them, to be fair.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking great.
Who's one of the other the legends of Bathurst? You had Tander.
Greg Murphy.
Murphy.
When I met him a couple of years ago, that was a real...
You met him?
Yes. He came to Super Touring Live, and my friend brought me up to the pit lanes because I was really nervous to meet him, and I'm just like, oh my God, you did the 206 round Bathurst. So
yeah.
The lap of the gods.
Yeah.
With a H pattern.
Yes. And they've got the onboard. And,
yes.
And I've watched the onboard.
It is just the best. Just
yeah.
And the fact that he lost time because he hooked the wrong gear.
Yeah.
During that lap.
However, though, I have heard that car was fucking illegal.
Isn't every car that sets the fastest lap illegal? Jesus.
The feeling he must have had doing that lap round Bathurst in front of them fans. So I don't know. It's difficult. Best track. I'm still going to... Actually, you know what? Let's fuck it. Let's go Knockhill.
V8
supercar. A V8 supercar with Jason Plater. Oh, no, my dad.
Ah,
yes.
That'd be a good showdown.
That would be a good showdown. Wet race or dry race? You had both this weekend, so.
Yeah. I love a moist race.
People hate that word. I love it.
Race.
Manual or paddle shift?
Oh, manual.
All day
long. I really hope, please, never put flappy paddles in a British touring car.
Good.
Fair play.
There we go. They tried that in V8s, and very quickly, when Gen 3 was coming around, they were going to put V8. They were going to put flappies in it.
They don't belong in touring cars.
Nissan?
They don't belong in touring cars.
No, but SVG was the one that was like, yeah, if that happens, I'm going.
Yeah, fair play. Right, last one. If your car could make one noise when you hit the throttle, what would that noise be? No engine noises.
Fuck!
All right, and he's sending through the onboard so you could do that.
Yeah.
Fuck! All the way down the straight.
Do you know, I actually shouted fuck when I went into the back of Selby in race 3.
Would you be able to hear it on the onboard?
I don't know, because I need to find out. As soon as I get the onboard, I will have a look, because it's so funny in a front-wheel drive car. When you have the oh fuck moment, it just goes silent, because it's
well, it just locks up.
Yeah, it locks the front. Whereas in like a real drive car, you just get that front locking read. You don't get like...
You get that in your head. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, all of a sudden, I honestly, mate, I felt like I was still full gas when he was on the brakes. And I was like, at this, because it was like a bump. If you watch on the TV on the inside, it's really bad. And he's like defending, which is fair enough. But as he's defended, he's braked just after the bump, and I'm like in the air and I'm on the brakes and it's not doing anything. And then when I've landed, bang, it's just locked the fronts. And I think it must have been all four. And I'm trying to go down the gears and nothing happening. I'm like, well, I've got to come off the brake now. And then as I've come off the brake, then I've like just got an absolute like smack from Ingram behind, and I'm like, but how he managed to get it stopped, I do not know.
I have one question actually. Your first race in the BMW British Touring Car Race Silverstone.
Yes.
What
no,
the fuck?
first race would have been...
Didn't you start?
Rockingham.
Didn't you start on pole at Silverstone?
No, so a funny story. This is why you can't... No, one of the questions, lads weekend, race weekend,
Yeah.
I had a load of my mates come to Silverstone, and they're all going to fucking laugh when they hear this story. And I remember being sat on the grid. I'm like, right, boys, I've qualified second. They're like, yeah, we're all come up. So they've all come up. They're on the beers or whatever before the race even started. And I remember my mates. And all of a sudden, everyone tries to say something to you before, like, whilst you're sat on the grid, everyone opens the door. Right, good luck, Rick. Yep, cheers. Next one, right, good luck, Rick. Yep, cheers. My mates, don't be a bitch and lift. And I was like,
Yes.
and I was like,
You fucking didn't lift, did you?
all of the fucking great advice I had from my dad, Dick Bennett's fucking engineer, everyone, all went out the window. And I didn't fucking lift. And if you watch that race back, you will see I was in fucking toaster at the first corner because I didn't lift. And I listened to my friends and fuck the lot of you.
I remember watching it live, going, "Fuck, where the fuck is he going?"
Yeah, they were like, don't lift. And I remember, so it's like a combination of like my dad was like, I can't remember who it was. It was a front wheel drive car as well that was alongside. And my dad was like, look, you're just gonna get him off the line. You're gonna fucking lead into the first corner. You'll be fine. And then the other thing he also said probably as well before he left me was, you better be
fucking first.
Yeah, you better be first by the fucking first corner because I've had a reputation of making good starts, and if you fuck this up, boy. So there was like a bit of that. So you imagine I've like done the warm up lap. I've got no idea really what I'm doing. I've then like dipped the clutch, got first gear, and then you get the
old leg shake.
The old leg shake with that going. You better be first. You better be first. And I'm fuck. Then my mates also, right, remember, don't fucking lift. And then all of a sudden I got Dick Bennett's going, you mate, you'll be fine. So I fucking sat there as someone with no fucking touring car experience other than being the other side as a fan, going, yeah, you better put a fucking show on as well. And I've just fucking kept it lit. Fucked the start up, lit the rear tyres up, realised that I'm not going to be first. It was toured off in the in the pink Focus as well. So that was the other thing. My dad was like, don't get beaten by a fucking pink car. So it's just so much shit going in my fucking ear that, yeah, I didn't lift. I fucked the start up. I went backwards, but I had a fucking podium.
It's the whole thing, isn't it? I'm not going to lift a city guard of the checkered flag.
And on that note, we've hit nearly 2 hours now, so I think that is probably the perfect way.
Now he's got to
end.
go and set a fucking lap on the sim.
He has.
Nah, I'm all right.
But Ricky, thank you so much for coming down.
No, thank you guys.
Chatting to us. It's it's a pleasure to have you down here. Hear some of the stories. We're gonna have to get you back on. I think at the end of the year, once we know what's happened. We got to get your dad down, definitely.
My dad's gonna be like, fuck him.
I'll have a chat with him.
I'm going to fucking ring Pete. When we get his dad on, I'm ringing Pete. Because Pete's already told me some stories, so you wait. Something about a pool table and a party at the house.
And a couple of Birios as well.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, like, the good old days. It's just like the modern generation got no idea. It's just, I don't know. I'm definitely not media polished. I don't ever want to be media polished, and I don't want fucking people to think that they have to be media polished. No. And a little bit with the country cowboy thing is, I want people to just be like, look, let's just fucking bring it back a step and just like reminisce a little bit about the good old days. But you can have that in it. I want to be able to bring a brand that has got like its little inner circle.
That's a bit of a rogue.
Yeah, that's like, he's a fucking good. Sorry, mate, I had to jump it. So if you see someone else in a country cowboys hat, you know what type of guy or girl they are. And, you can just spit a couple of stories of them without having to worry and let your hair down. And I don't want. We're in a world nowadays where it's so PC and so I don't know what the right word is, but just being able to sit on the sofa as sticky sofa as a bunch of lads and
just kick back, talk about the good old days.
Yeah, I do have. I've been sending. I know you want to finish this because.
Oh yeah.
But I've actually had someone send us through the first story, the yarn.
Oh really?
Yeah. I do have a yarn.
Oh, let's hear a proper true yarn.
Let's tell you what. Let's end this episode with a proper
On a yarn. So it's come through from one of our listeners. I won't say who it is because then that implicates the driver, the driver in question.
Okay.
So
Mr. Anonymous.
First season racing in Porsche Club. We'll know it as Porsche Club.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Sorry, it's got
Flies.
yeah.
At Silverstone, driver's gone and done a load of test days and track days there before he starts. They got the big lorry sat there. He's going through data and he's in the truck. They're prepping the car for an hour outside, getting everything done: prep, fuel, clean tires, the fucking lot. Driver's been in the truck studying data, looking at the track map, going through braking points, everything else. Goes in there, sees the driver sat down, looking at the table. Fucking who through here? It's upside down. Turns the map round. He'd been doing the whole fucking sequence in his head, gear changes, turning points at the fucking Silverstone backwards.
I rate the commitment though.
For a fucking hour, going through data, writing notes, doing it backwards. How the fuck? He literally goes in, puts his hand over the top, spins it round. It's that way, mate, there's an arrow.
And on that note, this has been the Driving Talk podcast with Mr. Ricky Collard. It's been a pleasure to have you on, Ricky. Thank you for coming on. But I've been Rob Lewis.
I've been Scott Evans.
And this has been Ricky Collard. We will see you for more shenanigans next week where we've got another great guest for you. But for now, it's goodbye.
Adios.
Amigos.